my understanding is, do you want, I mean, the relationship portion of this show would have been a good opportunity for you to share that you guys are abstinent.
Yes.
And you're both.
Yes.
I didn't know that's what you were.
I don't know.
I thought those questions were going to come out later. Yeah.
So you want us to do that now?
What's the question?
Go.
What was
Go
it
for it.
with?
No,
So-
I'd be fucking. I don't know.
Yes. So for me, I'm a virgin and I'm waiting until marriage.
Are you?
hold on, but Nick
That's
wasn't on you when you
amazing.
said that. So can you kindly repeat it?
I said yes. So for me, I'm a virgin and I'm waiting until marriage to have sex.
Good for
You're
you.
a unicorn.
Same.
Wow.
39
Wow.
virgin
Wow.
waiting till marriage.
So 41-year-old virgin, 39-year-old
Yes.
virgin.
Wow.
Proudly.
Cool. I'm sure you guys get all the
Different.
jokes
Yes, we have
about
heard.
the. So, why? Out of curiosity, why?
I love Jesus. That's one of the biggest reasons. There's so much more for me. I really believe my body is the temple, and I want to share that beautiful experience with one person. That's one of the biggest reasons.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, my faith plays the same part. I think growing up also as a teenager, I had a lot of girlfriends that got pregnant as teens. And so it was just one of those things where it was like, and I just saw the emotional drama they went through with that. And so it was just one of those things where I see like, this is a better route. It's just to wait.
So you both you had a 3-year relationship. You had a 8-month relationship. Did you guys end those relationships? Did you end your relationship? He broke up with you?
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So my question is, what if it never happens?
Never getting married?
Yeah.
Then I feel like then it doesn't. I mean, I really believe that it will. I just think a lot of things happen later in life sometimes for some people, and that's kind of where I feel like I'm at. But I'm not going to die if it never happens. And so it's, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where I'm so much more fulfilled in a lot of different areas and, you know, have a lot of depth and I do a lot of stuff. So it's, my life isn't just hinging on that one thing in particular.
And do you think that, let's say you both hit like 50, 55, like, will there ever come a point where you're like, well, it's not going to happen, so I'm just going to have sex? Or is it just like, no, I'm just going to die a virgin? Like, what?
I think society now and age puts too much emphasis on sex. Like, that's like the thing that is everything in life, and it's not.
But actually answer the question, though. So, like, let's say you're 55. Like, let's say you're 55 at 55, 60. It hasn't happened yet. Are you?
No.
Would you just be like, well, I tried to do the whole virgin waiting till marriage thing. It didn't happen.
Can I
guess
say
now,
something?
no, you can't.
Maybe later.
Well, my best friend is.
No. Oh, did you not just hear the part where I said, no, you can't say something?
So no, I'm not gonna do that. Just that, because again, for me, life is so much more than that experience. There's so much more to do in life. There's so much more meaning. So for me, that is something that I hold sacred, and I'm not just gonna toss it just because it didn't come for me in marriage. I believe in eternity, and heaven is way more of a bliss than anything else.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Are
If it
you
didn't happen, it didn't
are you a
happen.
Catholic?
I'm a Christian.
Yeah, I'm just asking what type of Protestantism, Catholicism,
Non-denominational.
non-denominational. Okay, but you had a really staunch Christian upbringing.
Yes, my parents are pastors.
Okay, gotcha. In a non-denominational church.
Yep.
Okay. All right, appreciate it. I just just
Thank you.
trying to figure it out. Usually, you don't usually see that trend so much with Protestants. You usually see it with Catholics. So I was just curious.
TTS is scuffed. Hold on. Is it? Did it not come in? Imagine if TTS isn't working also. Hold on. Okay. Some issues. Good times. Hold on, guys. I got to troubleshoot this also. One sec, guys. Grid 1, what's the issue with it? Is it not letting you submit TTS? Here, why don't you pull up these chats? I'll read them. What do you mean? This one? Okay. Grid 1 motorsports TTS is scuffed, bruv. Pull up the Christopher one. Love this podcast. I've been binging it for the last week. Keep up the good work, and hello, ladies. Oh, maybe because it's our download speed is all fucked. The TTS is going to be scuffed.
Yeah, because StreamYards is slow here.
StreamYards is slow. Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. That's terrible. Okay, well, show must go on, I guess. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what the fuck is going on today. So, yeah. So, do you guys want kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that... Have you ever met a guy who's otherwise interested in you, but because you were waiting for marriage, that was actually a no-go for him? Like he was otherwise, oh, you're attractive, I like you, but I don't want to wait until marriage to have sex. Have you guys encountered that?
No, because I only date men who are remaining abstinent themselves.
Same.
So that hasn't been a problem.
Well, it's been a problem insofar as you're not married yet and you don't have kids yet.
Yeah, but I mean in the sense of like that being an issue, no.
It's more like, I think, me saying, no,
Nick,
I'm
can you
not
close the
gonna
doors?
I'm not gonna even date this person if they don't hold the same standards as I do in that area, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask you guys a question, if that's okay? Is it hard for you to find men who are virgins?
Well, I don't necessarily look for someone who's a virgin, but just remaining abstinent. And,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I mean, I understand a lot of people have a past, and it's not something I would hold against somebody.
Got it.
So, but no, you'd be surprised. There's actually
Yeah.
a lot of men who are making that choice to remain abstinent. I have several guy friends personally that are. So, yeah, you'd be surprised.
Does it concern you, though, that, you know, you guys are 39, 41, you know, there's a time limit when it comes to having kids. In furtherance of your goal to have kids, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad what you guys are doing, but it occurs to me that you would potentially open up your pool of potential partners. This abstinence thing could potentially be preventing men from wanting to pursue a relationship with you because they're not inclined to wait until marriage. And so it's like almost this trade-off in my mind of, well, what if you would you be willing to make the trade-off? You meet like a great guy, but he doesn't want to wait until marriage. But he would be the guy who you end up marrying and he will give you children, versus you don't make that choice and then you just never have children. So and again, I'm not saying what you guys are doing is wrong, but I'm thinking, would you guys make that trade-off of, well, here's this guy, maybe I have premarital sex with him, and then I'll have children. I don't know. I'm not.
No, I get where you're going with that. I feel like it's coming from a place like, I'm trying to help you girls out, you know, like your age. But really, no, because to me, marriage is you have to have a like-minded person. This is the man that's gonna raise my daughters. So we have to be
Wait, daughters?
Daughters or sons, whatever I have, you know.
You guys are not like born again virgins,
Yes.
correct?
Oh,
Like,
no.
You've not had
ones.
carnal knowledge
No.
of.
No, virgin.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard about that, and that was interesting. But no, I lost my train of thought. Oh, about what I believe is, if you're going to partner with someone and marry them, ideally the way that God made it is for life, till death do you part. So I think where sometimes it's that type of compromising, it's your values, it's your standards, is where you're going in life. You have to match. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect and you agree with every little thing, but certain core things need to agree so that you can become one, so that you can build a family that's strong, because life is going to come at you, and it's going to come at you hard. And if I choose someone just, let me give you that, and then, but that's really, I'm betraying myself. I'm betraying, my own standards of values and everything else. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather just, there's more to do in life than just that for that moment.
Can I ask a question?
So,
would you guys ever freeze your eggs?
Go ahead.
I was just curious. As a quick,
Hold,
quick
Jesus
follow-up.
Christ. Oh
sorry.
my God.
Yikes.
Audio's that bad? I was just curious as a quick follow-up to this. How many children do you expect to have at 41?
Well, that's a question I get all the time. And there's just so many women nowadays having babies in their 40s, and those babies are very healthy and normal. I mean, you could even look at famous people. Halle Berry had her son at 47. Hilary Swank just had twins last year at 48 years old.
Wow.
I have a friend that had triplets at 43 years old.
Wow.
Her next door neighbor was 45, had a baby. Like, even in my line of work, I meet so many women in their 40s having babies. So I'm actually not concerned, to be honest. And even something that I learned from a friend who, she's a nurse, and in her anatomy class, she was telling me, because I work in the medical field and I work with a lot of nurses, and she was saying how actually what she learned in her anatomy class is that women who've never had babies before in their 40s have a lower risk of those babies being autistic, Down syndrome, versus women who've had babies in their 20s and then have babies again later on in life. So that's why I'm actually not concerned. If I just had one, then I just had one, and I'd be content with that. And then also, women in their 40s, when your body starts to prep you for menopause, your body releases all the eggs. That's why you have a lot of women, that's why they're called menopause babies, because they have twins and triplets, and it happens quite often.
I believe that some of those women you cited used surrogates.
No, Hilary Swank, no, she didn't use a surrogate.
No, I'm not saying her, but I think some of them you cited did use surrogates. And I think that that's very common for why that stat exists the way that it does, is because of surrogacy. So, as far as the curiosity of it goes, though, the chances of you bearing multiple children when you're in your 40s are extremely low.
Well, like I said, I've met many women, and even in my line of work, I've met many women in their 40s having babies. So
Okay.